Hello, I'm Josh Snowhorn, founder and CEO of Quantum Loophole, a builder of master plan data center communities in North America. Our business is founded on the principles of community and bringing data center entities together in a commonality of infrastructure. And our first campus is located in Frederick, Maryland. We're very proud to bring it forth to you today. Quantum Loophole is really a provider of the elements of the data center business. We sell land to support data center infrastructure and services. A hyperscaler or multi-tenant company could come along, or even an enterprise or government entity could come along and acquire a piece of land on our campus up in Frederick, Maryland, which is located just 20 miles from the Ashburn interconnection ecosystem, which is really the center of the internet for North America. We will occasionally build a powered shell if an entity really wants it, but to be clear, we are not in the multi-tenant data center business. We don't want to build buildings and operate data centers. That's really for others to do. We provide those elements, the pieces that people really need. Energy services are essential to what people do in our business and on our campus. Being a former Alcoa aluminum smelter, this site has access to massive transmission scale power. We believe at full scale we'll be able to do up to 3,000 megawatts on the campus, obviously depending on the density that can go in there with liquid cooling and other future technologies. We have entitlement to deliver up to 28 million square feet of data center space on our 1,500 acres of general industrial land on the campus with people who acquire land from us. It's our job to make sure we can support them with energy services. Also essential to that is looking to future technologies for backup power services. Diesel generators at the scale of what we are building is really not tenable. Moving away from fossil fuels and being on transmission scale power allows us to work towards future technologies for battery storage, or even compressed air energy storage or pumped hydro and other variations on technologies for backup. That means we can really start focusing on the future of the internet and being completely sustainable. Another large thing Quantum Loophole does is water services. We have up to 7 million gallons of gray water that runs adjacent to our campus on a daily basis. This is treated sewage water that dumps into the Potomac River every day. As population growth will continue in the area, that will grow to over 11 million gallons a day. That means we have access to cooling water instead of using traditional drinking water or farm irrigation water. We can actually use treated gray water that would simply go out to the river and use that to cool the data centers and dealing with future liquid technologies and other things adjacent to that. It's a huge advantage and benefit for sustainability goals that the industry has. One of the largest things we're doing is something that is completely different in our industry is building the largest fiber backbone that has ever been created. Our Q-Loop platform has the capacity of over 200,000 strands of fiber. It's a 43-mile ring linking our campus to the Ashburn ecosystem to the south. We cross the Potomac River twice and the Monocacy River once. Those river crossings are getting underway with construction starting around April or May of 2022. Very large, very deep borings. Our entire ring is built to Milcom standards with a depth of at least 56 inches. We have 33 2-inch conduits going in place. On the campus for interconnection, we have 2 network centers. We'll be doing Telecent automated robotic cross connects. Those cross connects will be able to be delivered in 2 minutes without a human being touching it. Even more exciting is that those Telecent machines can be located in various buildings throughout Ashburn or the Data Center Alley area and linked into our campus. We could simultaneously do a cross-connect, let's say across 20 different interconnected buildings, these machines, and it would only take 2 minutes. You have 1,000 cross-connects with some variability on batching, and you're talking about 2,000 minutes to deliver those without a human being ever touching them. All done simultaneously without truck rolls. Very exciting and a big change. On our campus, we have multiple distribution rings going back to the network centers to the point where 120 conduits are coming up in a single point into those network centers. Each of these network center campuses are over 5 acres, and that will facilitate mass-scale interconnection for entities on the campus. We also distribute water, sewage, potable water, and non-potable water, non-potable being the gray water that I mentioned before, and power distribution via the multiple substations on the campus. True innovation and change in bringing scale and planning for the next 10 to 15 years for the data center industry is what Quantum Loophole is bringing forth. This is the first Quantum Loophole campus that we're doing. You can look for us in other markets like Dallas, Chicago, Silicon Valley, and all these campuses will be 1,000 acres plus as we continue to grow into the future with our clients. Thank you and welcome to Quantum Loophole.